Welcome back to Jersey Matters. You know, there was a time when it was quite common to see bald eagles all over the Garden State, but the widespread use of the pesticide DDT caused their numbers to dwindle to a single pair over 40 years ago. With the pesticide now banned for decades, they're making quite a comeback in the Garden State. In fact, eagle watching is becoming a favorite pastime for some residents. In northern Jersey, eagles are being spotted in a number of places. Sherry Karabin did some bird watching and some research of her own near Ridgefield Park. She joins us now with more. Sherry.
Thank you, Larry. Environmentalists say back in 1980 there was only one nest in the Garden State and it wasn't producing any eaglets. Today there are an estimated 150, including about 4 in Bergen County. Right now birders are closely watching a pair they've dubbed Alice and Al and hoping for a fruitful nesting season. A bald eagle swoops in, making off with the fish from the Ridgefield Park side of Overpeck Creek, a captivating event for these members of the Bergen County Audubon Society. While such sightings are not that unusual in the Garden State these days, that wasn't always the case.
When I was a kid, when my father was a kid, he couldn't see the eagles that we see now.
In fact, according to the New Jersey Division of Fish and Wildlife, back in the early 1980s, the state had just one pair in Bear Swamp. This after the destruction of their habitat, illegal shooting, and the contamination of their food supply from the widespread use of the pesticide DDT had taken its toll. And the remaining pair, first identified in 1970, hadn't produced any young in years.
Because of DDT, the eggshells were too soft and they would just break. You couldn't see eagles here at all. In fact, you couldn't see eagles in New Jersey, and they were almost extinct from the lower 48 states.
So why the resurgence today? Torino says there are several factors, including the Environmental Protection Agency's ban of DDT in the United States in 1972. The pesticide had been in use since the mid-1940s.
As DDT was taken out of the environment, the water got cleaner because of the Clean Water Act. The Endangered Species Act was enacted. The birds started to come back. Until today, we have 150 nests in New Jersey. Historically, they think that maybe we had 80 nests in New Jersey when maybe 100 years ago, 200 years ago.
Though more than 40% of the current nests are located in Cumberland and Salem counties, eagles now nest in Hudson and Bergen counties. Wintering bald eagles are also quite common in Bergen County. This Ridgefield site is proving to be a popular stop for bird enthusiasts. Andover resident Melina Fuda says she frequently makes the trek to snap shots of eagles.
This is my hobby. This is my, my enjoyment, and I love seeing them on the screen and sharing them in all different bird sites for, New Jersey and America.
She's not the only one. Fort Lee resident and videographer Donna Brennan says she got hooked on eagle watching about a year ago. She often takes photos and videos in Ridgefield and other parts of Bergen County, even getting some up-close views of eagles caring for their young.
I was just amazed at what I saw, and that the eagles were feeding the eaglets, but the look in their eye was they almost looked like humans with the concern and the care that they have for their youngings.
Over in Ridgefield, birdwatchers and environmentalists alike are now paying particular attention to the pair they've named Alice and Al. They've produced about 9 eaglets between 2011 and 2015.
Last year the nest failed and they did not have any babies, so we're hoping they have 3 this year. The year prior to that they had 3 chicks.
Torino says bald eagles can have a long lifespan, in some cases living to be 30 or more. However, eaglets take 5 years to mature before they're able to nest. Once they do mate, it's for life.
Mother and father both take care of the nest. They both sit on the eggs. They both take care of their babies. They're both good parents.
January and February are considered prime months for eagle watching in New Jersey, as many of the birds flock to the state from the north in search of unfrozen water that provides easy access to fish. As for the nesting, it's already begun. Torino says if all goes well, birders can look forward to seeing some eagles flying around in June. This is Sherry Karabin reporting for Jersey Matters.
All right, thank you, Sherry. Up next, we're going to learn the history of one of the oldest department stores in the state. That's next on Jersey Matters.